And now there's something which I've been training. I'm not sure if I should do it with my left ankle. I may not do it all the way, but what's it really matter? I mean, you can, if you want to, and then, right, I mean, you can just take this thing and go for a walk and understand what it used to mean to be a man. Basically, to carry an insane weight on your shoulders, like Jesus who carried the cross. You know, the image that you get from Jesus in that movie Ben-Hur is not really what I believe in. It's about something else. I mean, the way he's carrying it, I don't think that's the way it would have been. I mean, that guy would have been a carpenter, right? He would have been incredibly tough. He would have known how to carry his own weight, and he would have known how to transcend the weight of the cross he was carrying. But it's still a burden, right? It's still a burden, and that's what you have to understand. It's not an easy task to carry the burden of truth and people trying to make you look like a fool, which is what people have tried with me all my life, right? It's about you, how firm you believe in the truth that you've discovered. So I really make sure, if I've been shown a truth on a psychedelic voyage or just during a night of going through, you know, insanity, I just make sure to, right, figure out, you know, it's not the first time I'm doing this. You know, I've done this before, and it's tough. I mean, this is not an easy task, which is why I have to know I can carry the weight of myself. And I can carry the weight of anything on my shoulders, right? Because if people try to make me look like an idiot or a phony, I have to say, well, you know, I've proven it to myself. I can do things that even people who go to the gym 5 times a week cannot do. Not just because they can't lift the weight, it's also going to the park on your own and then in bare feet with a camera film yourself how to do it. That's a different kind of weight. That's the I can do whatever I want, but I choose to do this. Do you get it? You know, I can do whatever I want, but I choose to do this, right? And that doesn't mean that I can do it all the time. It just means, you know, it's like one experience you have on psychedelics and you realize, oh wow, I never knew I could stay awake so long. You know, left shoulder is certainly harder and hurts more. You know, well, can you stay awake without ingesting or drinking coffee or taking other psychedelics? I consider coffee to be a psychedelic, which clearly shows, I mean, there are people that do coffee ceremonies. So, I mean, I haven't filmed this until I can do it. You don't know how much this weighs, but it's relatively heavy, right? So to someone this may weigh nothing. To me, I certainly had to get used to it because I was born into a sitting society and I had to learn how to stand so that I can feel. I certainly need my other hand to help me with this, you know, female and male side, you know, which side is stronger, right? The force of the right side is quite destructive, and if there's an imbalance, you have to work it out. I injured my left ankle. Why? Because it was too weak. And now it's getting stronger. because I focus on it and I put in the work, you know? Nobody's forcing me to carry this. Nobody is forcing me to do YouTube. I wanted to do this because I discovered things in myself and I wanted to show that things are possible, that you don't have to be as weak as everybody else, that you can be strong, that you can hold your composure and your opinion, that you can speak truth, that you can say no to alcohol, and that you can say no to all kinds of things. But it's just a challenge, and then it's your choice whether or not you want to accept the challenge. And that's all I got.